anything he wants to be, as long as he's got the brains and cojones.
There's a thin line between comedy and tragedy. Push one way and terror becomes laughter. Push the other and all smiles fade. This is a line that the Hitman series knows well, having expertly walked it across 4 of the last decade's best stealth games. But with Agent 47 now having been absent from gaming since 2006, Hitman Absolution is more of a comeback than a continuation of that series. Can it still tread the same careful line? Tracing a dark conspiracy which 47 finds himself at the heart of, Hitman Absolution sees the coldest killer in gaming confronting his own humanity. Clearly taking inspiration from the dark Americana of filmmakers like the Coen brothers and David Lynch, Absolution becomes a crazed trip into a dark criminal underworld. 47 will go from the rain-choked streets of Chicago to the vast badlands of South Dakota. Borrowing some of the dirty lens flares from their last title, Kane and Lynch 2, IO Interactive have created a world of horror and beauty. Each grimy location is dripping with detail, while the cutscenes bask in the ugliness of it all.
Buenos dias, Peter.
Hello.
Yeah, we got us a little mess in here. Why don't you come on in and clean it up?
Absolution preserves the series' signature sandboxes, where an assassination can be performed with everything from explosive brute force to a comical accident.
Get ready to light my fire.
Patience, observation, and disguise are your tools, along with 47's signature fiber wire. For series fans, the feeling of tailing your target and making note of their routines will be a familiar one, but now with the added change of instinct. Behaving much like Batman Arkham City's detective vision, Instinct allows an X-ray view of characters and points of interest. It's a feature that promotes snap decisions rather than perfect planning, which gives Absolution a different atmosphere to its predecessors. Improvisation has rarely been possible in Hitman games, but with its sparse checkpoints and instinct abilities, Absolution makes it vital. But that's not to say that Absolution's sandboxes lack depth or possibility. In fact, these are the most complex levels the series has ever seen. Almost every guard is voiced, cast, and has their own behaviours. People take phone calls, argue, chat, and go about their lives. Just silently watching the routines in play is a voyeuristic thrill, and when you factor in IO Interactive's mean sense of humour, you have a world well worth observing.
It's not prostate cancer. I could kiss you. I mean, that's great news.
And you'll do a lot of observing, especially as, for the first time in the series, Absolution features many levels without a single target to assassinate. These cinematic chases and escapes feed into the more narrative style of the game, but they may be a disappointment for those looking for more targets to cross off their lists. Well, that is until they discover contracts. Contracts is easily Absolution's strongest addition to the series. Taking the form of an online challenge mode, Contracts allows players to mark any of the characters in a level for assassination, then compete to perform it. With Absolution's multi-tiered levels being packed with fleshed-out characters with unique routines, this pushes the possible assassinations into the hundreds and provides an almost endless amount of content. Contracts can even be picked up on the fly in single-player, meaning you can lively up stealth with just a couple of button presses. That is the true line that Absolution treads, the one between keeping series fans happy while still delivering an involving enough experience for new players. It succeeds by providing both a cinematic and darkly hypnotic story in its campaign, as well as endless experimentation and refinement in Contracts. Hitman Absolution is a proud return for Agent 47, a work of technical and artistic mastery that still has the time for sadistic slapstick, series innovation, and most importantly, its players.
Yeah.